And suddenly it's the middle of September. Hi, I am doing a vlog to say hello and to let you all know that the sun will rise and the moon will rise. Anyway, I did a whole bunch of convention stuff in late July and then headed into August all exhausted, and then August has become an awkwardly difficult month for me ever since a couple years ago. And that really leaked all over most everything I was doing in August, which is why the channel went super quiet throughout August. And it's still too quiet, so I'm trying to pick up my boots and lace them up and get out there in the game and shoot some pucks into the net, as they say. So I'm getting a few scripts done. I think I got, what, 3 scripts done and audio recorded, so I just have to do footage for them. But they're all, like, vaguely complicated things, so in between them, I'm going to try to do maybe, like, some Star Wars black figures that I got. Thanks to my friend Hoopla at Fan Expo, I got me another Rebels figure. So I might do that. I don't know. I'm getting close to numbered review 400, and I have a stupid idea for what I want to do building up to that, so that's probably going to make it even more hard and difficult to keep things flowing on the review level, which means I really should remember that I have other things that I can do. Like, I'm going to revive V-Paint in a very casual sense, and I have all this stuff I can edit as well, but I got this weird, stupid thing where I'm like, I could edit these things, or I could write and try to film another review. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, just wanted to say hello. I got these cool arms you probably can't very clearly see, but super clamps and articulated arms that my lights are on, so it's even less things on the tabletop, which is lovely. I'm getting really happy with my filming setup here at home, and I also was able to use these things for a bit of work, which was nice. Just not having little tripods all over the table, and having the main lights be able to be articulated and held in a sort of higher position. It just means there's more arm space, so there's less, like, crampedness and less knocking things over while trying to do stuff. Anyway, what else can I talk about that is all vague and has no ETA? I got another VQ&A I gotta do, because I got well enough stuff on the last VQ&A to answer through. I wanted to rework my Patreon a little bit. Right now there's like a $2 level and a $5 level, and what I'm thinking of doing is just making everything on the $5 level into the new $2 level, and then changing the $5 level to be like, this is where you can get your name at the end of the video, and then I want to figure out how I can stuff a bunch of patron names in the end of the video, because that seems like something that people enjoy, and it doesn't seem like it would be a terrible amount of work to figure out. It's mostly just the logistics of it, so that's something that was going through my head. Also, I might make a new Patreon intro video, since the last one is kind of aged now. And I don't know, like, you can let me know. Is it clear in that video, like, why I'm doing the per video thing on Patreon? Because my idea is that way, if I don't make a video that is Patreon worthy in a month, then that month is just no patron money at all. And I try to make it clear in the video that, like, if you want it to still just be like $2 a month, you just make it like a $2 thing, and then you set your monthly max in their system to be $2, so it's basically monthly, but with a semblance of oversight. Anyway, that's something else I was thinking about. And also I saw a bunch of the British folks, Thew and Ben, have got coffee things. I might make one of those. I don't know. It seems like a thing to do. I just want to do what other people are doing. That's kind of the way my brain is working. Like, everyone's like, we're going to VidMe! And so I was like, alright, I'll make a VidMe account. And I put a couple combination sequences up there, and then forgot to maintain it. I don't know what I'm going to do with that VidMe thing yet. One of my grand plans is I want to, like, keep a whole lot of my reviews off of YouTube, because it's easier than trying to re-export them from the home files, and then just, like, put those up on VidMe or something, like an archive. But that's all pie in the sky stuff that always runs into the brick wall of, like, and then there's 24 hours in a day, and my work ethic sucks, and I got other things that I'm doing as well, so I don't know. I figured the crux of this vlog could be a mixture of saying that I'm alive, and then arguing with myself as to whether or not I should talk about ideas I'm having, since it always seems to take me a million years to do any of them. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any interesting, like, discussionary topics as well. One of the panels, I still need to put together that. I thought I did that. I haven't yet. I did a panel at TFCon about a topic that I've been thinking about more in the last year or so, which is like why we collect beyond like is it good or bad, or like thinking about amidst even just Transformers collectors, what is your what's your preference? What's your Venn diagram? What's your orientation? And so that's a topic I kind of want to talk about more. Not even like in reviews, but just outside of it. So I gotta make that panel. That panel, the audio is kind of rough, but it should still be like I was gonna say legible. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, what do you do when you are sitting there and you cross over that bridge as a toy collector when you've been doing it long enough, and you're like, why do I get these things still? Because I know some people's reaction is like, I don't know, I'm gonna sell them. But I found that I was thinking about, like, there are things I've bought that I bought because my friends liked it, and then there's things I bought because I liked it, then there's things I bought because I felt like I should like it, and then there's things I bought because I got these other things, even if this specific thing doesn't engage with me that much. Anyway, how else can I spitball this at you? It's kind of like, what is it? Tonight there was a Glyos drop, and it's a cool set of colors, but I'm like, right now I'm feeling like I need to organize what Glyos I have. Like, the Glynites got me to do another order, and those things are cool. I kind of want that purple and silver Glynite that went up tonight, but not enough, I don't think. And then, similarly with, like, transforming stuff. Official Transformers, I always just still feel so excited when I pick those things up. I don't know why. But with third-party stuff, for the most part, I've been finding just, like, I always get such diminishing personal returns on Masterpiece-alikes, because eventually, unless they're fun in and of themselves outside of being Masterpiece-alikes, I find that I end up sitting there looking at them thinking, you know what, I could have gotten closer to finishing my TFC Poseidon if I'd focused on that instead, because I'm getting more enjoyment out of those. Or with pocket scale stuff, I tend to get more long-term, prolonged enjoyment out of those things. Anyway, it's kind of like when you think about the qualitative scale that you want to apply even to just transforming robot toys, eventually everyone's got their own version of it, which I think is 100 times more interesting and important than the more, like, generalized, quote-unquote, unbiased one. So I don't know, like, if any of you feel like you've got a personal compass with that kind of stuff, or just with toys in general, like, let me know. Like, outside of transforming stuff, I should be more interested in stuff like the people doing Street Fighter toys. There's SH Figuarts ones, and I usually like SH Figuarts, but then I looked at the Storm Collectibles stuff, and I just found it was more... it might be because they're using the Street Fighter V designs, I don't know, but it was more interesting to me, even though, now that I've handled the Storm Collectibles Street Fighter figure, I'm now looking at it going like, it's really cool as an idea how you're using pliable, rubbery plastic like a soft goods. However, I don't know yet if Storm Collectibles as a company has thought about the lifespan of the figure. Because one of my big problems with Hot Toys is how much those figures do not feel like they were designed to survive being handled for more than the first month after you got the figure. It's kind of like they were... A lot of them feel to me like they were designed with the idea that you'd get your fancy pants, high-end 12-inch toy, you'd pose it for about a month, then you'd put it on a shelf and literally never touch it again for years. So that when you do touch it and, like, the rubbery skin covering the joints crumbles, you can go like, oh, well, the toy's a few years old. It's probably my fault. So yeah, I don't know, I've been like just looking at a lot of stuff, like the Force Friday comes out, and I'm like, I feel like I'm kind of over my First Order love story from the last big Star Wars movie. Well, I guess the one before the last one. Yet, you know, Rebels is engaging me, so I'm like, well, I feel more of a draw to stick my hooks in with like 1 or 2 Black Series figures because of a cartoon than even engaging with most of the massive thing that is Marvel Legends. For me, a lot of it just comes down to, like, do I think I'll actually enjoy messing with the thing? Like, I always say this, like, I feel like I'm a very tactile-oriented toy collector. Like, I need to be able to get tactile engagement out of a piece. And if something is oriented more towards its visual look, like, that's cool, but then if I'm making decisions, it starts to feel like I get more out of something I can fiddle with than something that looks good. What else was it? You know what? I should stop thinking of topics. This has now cleared 10 minutes. I should lock this vlog down. But I want to talk more. I don't know. Let's talk more or something. I said this in the last vlog, so I'll just say it here again, because I know that a lot of my subscribers don't look at vlogs, so y'all are the chosen special few or something. Let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you want to see. What are some of the ones that I do see, and I'm always still thinking about? There are enough people who still want chill formations that I should do more chill formations. I just, like, always sit there going, like, well, what should I do? And then I don't know what to do. And I've even asked my patrons what to do, and I was like, yeah, that's some good ideas. And then I didn't do it. So, yeah, chill formations isn't dead. I just got to figure out what to do. V-build isn't dead. I just have to actually edit the 5 or 6 of them that are sitting there. And I feel like my current mental hurdle is I feel like I should be making more reviews before I do all that. Except that logically I should just make anything before I do. Like that's I think my biggest YouTube problem right now is I feel like the reviews I make are the only things I make that will engage with everybody, thus I should just make more of those. But realistically, I should be making a bit of everything, especially since a lot of that stuff probably could become as viewed if I tweak it more and more. So, I don't know. Yeah, if you're watching this vlog, just, like, tell me things. Not even about me. Tell me about you as well. Tell me how your day is. If you're starting school, because it's September, I don't remember what that's like, so tell me what that's like. If anyone watching this is a teacher, like, I know I can just look this up, but, like, what is it like now that you're on the other side of it, but are still seeing September as the start of a thing, right? Like, whereas before when you were tiny, September was the start of a thing where everyone told you what to do. Now you're going in from the other side of the coin, you're going into a room with a whole bunch of people who think that you're the one telling them what to do and that you can do whatever you want, even though I know you probably can't. What's one more digital hippie, tired person yelling at the wall thing I could say? I'm checking out this, I saw on Netflix, Toast of London is on Netflix. I like Matt Berry a lot, so I've been flipping through that. That's kind of cool. If you're in Canada, because that's the only... I'm in Canada, so when Americans tell me Netflix things, sometimes it doesn't mean anything. Give me a Canadian Netflix recommendation as well. Anyway, also, somebody, only one of you has to do this, somebody go through, make a bullet-pointed list of all the nonsense I just said in a summary in a comment where I was asking people to do things, including that, the thing I just said. I'm curious how much I actually went off the rail when I began this vlog saying I just want to say hello and update you all that the next review is going to be DX9 of Freeman, which is why he's sitting over there. Did I mention that at all? Oh no.